One of our greatest resources is often hidden from view.
It turns out that 97% of the fresh liquid water stored on the planet at any given time is stored underground beneath our very feet.
And that's something that Professor Craig Simmons says we should never take for granted.
Groundwater is a huge resource for humans, for food production, for industry, for mining, for drinking and water security.
Professor Simmons is globally recognised as revolutionising our understanding of groundwater processes.
We use computer models that are based on physics, that are based on mathematics to make predictions about how much water is stored, but vitally, which direction that water is moving in and also how fast that water is moving.
Crucial information when you consider that in Australia alone, around 30% of our water usage comes from groundwater.
Groundwater supports a conservatively estimated $34 billion worth of economic activity per year across agriculture, mining, industry and water supplies in rural and remote regions.
The mathematical models that Professor Simmons developed offer improved accuracy and deeper insights than the traditional methods of classical fluid mechanics. That's meant we're better equipped to source and preserve fresh water supplies. But he says the pressures on groundwater have never been greater.
One thing I think we can say for sure is that with climate change and also population growth, that those two things when combined will almost certainly mean an increased pressure and reliance on groundwater systems. So the importance of groundwater is set to only increase into the future.
Professor Simmons established the ARC National Centre for Groundwater Research and Training, ensuring more scientists are now tackling those future challenges.
There are students from the Groundwater Centre that are working not only through almost every part of Australia, but in so many countries around the world.
He describes becoming a Fellow of the Australian Academy of Science as surreal and is humbled by what it means.
Probably most importantly, I think that it's an opportunity to really help advance science in Australia, but also internationally.